Hey guys, me Dave. It's Sunday. I'm not sure what the date is, but I'm sitting here trying to get back to sleep and all this stuff. Kind of been getting hit all day. My leg is super sore. Yesterday I carried in some water, bottles of water, and it must have twisted my knee or something wrong, and it's just killing me today. So I've been just laying around. There's some things on my mind I want to talk about. Sometimes you replay things in your head and that gets to you a little bit, or it's them doing it. But anyway, I want to, people say that we should be professional and have like a professional attitude, and when we write letters, keep it professional, um, and all this stuff. That's very, I think that's wrong for people to say that, because I'm not saying go all crazy and all this stuff, writing letters, and I'm not saying that at all. Be calm. You know, stay calm and write what you're going through and stuff, and stick with the facts. But if you know, we've gone through so much trauma in this program. You know, some TIs would break down. They would break down, mentally break down if they had to explain this. If you were ever to get in the courtroom and gave your testimony, or in front of Congress and gave your testimony, um, you would probably break down. How the point I'm trying to make is that if you put a rape victim up on the stand, would you tell them to stay professional and not show any emotion and all this stuff? No, that person would break down. They went through a traumatic event in their life, a horrible thing in their life. Like, we are going through horrible things in our life. And these people gave me a heart attack. They tortured my dog all the way to the vet. Tortured my dog all the way to the vet. We had to push her down. You know how traumatic that was for me to watch? And I couldn't do anything to help her. So people are like, oh, be professional and, just sit there like a robot. Sit there like a robot and explain your story. Or get a cookie cutter letter and send this cookie cutter letter to congressman. It's like, why would you do that? That's the worst thing. I think that's the worst advice anybody's ever given. You don't want to do that. I'd write a letter from the heart. Like I say, what if we got in front of somebody someday? And if you sat there and showed no emotion and all this stuff, you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna look at you and say, "Well, it couldn't have been that bad. Couldn't have been that bad." That's what I see when I see some TIs that are there's just no feelings, and they sound like a robot. I'm like, they can't be getting tortured that bad. So, I don't know. You got to be yourself, and be you, and be real instead of fakey. You don't want to sit there and be fake. You know, we've gone through some trauma in this program. And to sit there and be like, well, you know, that's not the way to go. I don't think. I think you have to be real. Don't sit there and be fake. Be real with yourself and with everyone else. And when I write a letter, you can feel my emotions in my letter. I've gone through it. If you have a cookie cutter letter, they're gonna be like, well, it can't be that bad. And they're not gonna do anything to help us. So we have to be real, you guys. And we've gone through some major trauma, and nobody can understand that. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. My phone's dying. I'll talk to you guys later.